Hello friends, welcome to one of my favorite games of all time. Yes, I am saying of all time. This might be my favorite 3D platformer of all time. Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc. I freaking love this game, man. You've got no idea. It's so good. Yo, Tencent, now that you guys own Ubisoft, can you please do a ground-up remake of Rayman 2, The Great Escape, and Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc, please. Just now that you own Ubisoft, please do that. Man, Rayman really felt like a franchise that, like, Ubisoft just really didn't, like, fully know what they wanted to do with it. Like, because Rayman 1 on the PS1 is, like, an insanely hard, like, 2D platformer. Rayman 2, The Great Escape is, like, one of the best examples of how to do a 3D platformer on the Nintendo 64 era consoles, like, correctly. Like, the Nintendo 64 version absolutely just wallops the PS1 version. That's why the Nintendo 64 version got remade so much in the early 2000s and ported to, like, pretty much every console. But there was one downside. The PlayStation 1 version had, like, fully animated, fully voiced, like, cutscenes.
Glowbox, my friend!
And the Nintendo 64 version had, like, this weird, like, I don't know what it was. It was, like, weird jumbled voice clips, so they sounded like they weren't really speaking any language at all.
Wanna let me mold this too? No,
I don't know, it was weird, but it was good, and it was awesome, and it was just good. Like, if they remade Rayman 2 from the ground up, I would want them to redo the Nintendo 64 version, but use all of the sound clips and cutscene, like, audio from the PS1 version, because then you could, like, mash the two together and just create, like, the best version. Oh man, this was the coolest part about this game, was all these different little, like, power-ups that you get. My favorite one was probably either the red one or the blue one. I really like the blue one because you can, like, shoot the chains and, like, do the grappling hook, and that's really fun. But I also really like the red one because it just made you, like, insanely strong. Like, you could just, like, pretty much, like, just tear ass through, like, whatever level had a red power-up on it. I also still have a VHS tape of, the very, very short-lived, Rayman animated series, which was, I think, like, either 5 or 6 episodes. I can't quite remember. But that was a really fun show. It was, what's his name? Billy West, I think, the voice of Fry from Futurama. He was the voice of Rayman.
But you don't look like Mac.
I think he was the first person to voice Rayman, actually, was Billy West. I think one of my least favorite power-ups might be the helicopter, just because it's too situational. Either that or the rocket. The rocket that you control, that's also just, like, insanely situational and doesn't really come up a hell of a lot, which is a shame, because it's also a really fun power-up. This game was also from that weird, early 2000s era where, like, every 3D platformer was just, like, edgy and weird. Like, you know, like your Shadow the Hedgehogs, your Vexes, like that type of era of gaming. I have played Vex on the channel, previously. Much like what I always say with all of the videos from that older era of this channel, just don't watch it. Just don't watch it. I might revisit it and just, like, redo it, because I'm not very proud of a lot of my old videos. I think they're very, just not entertaining and just not very fun, and just, I didn't really know how to, like, edit properly or, like, make thumbnails or, like, really just didn't really know a hell of a lot about what I was doing back then. So by the way, the plot of this game is about Globox swallowing that black lum Andre and then going to various worlds to meet different doctors to try and get him out of Globox. Needless to say, it's a fucking weird plot. I think this is another one of those games that I think I replay this game at least once a year, like, just go through and just beat it, like, once a year, because I just enjoy it so much. Like, I don't know, this game just has such a good feel to it, like, the way it flows and the way it feels. The characters are fine, I guess. Like, they're probably the weakest part of this whole game is probably just Globox and maybe the story. Power-ups are fun, the levels are fun. I think my least favorite world might be the Land of the Living Dead or the Desert of the Kamaran. Those two definitely stand out as two of the weaker worlds, in my opinion. It was funny, because this game, like, went halfway towards edgy and halfway to just ridiculously, like, stupid humor, and it just kind of works. Like, everything about this game just kind of works. They also still sell this game on modern consoles like Xbox One, Xbox Series. Like, you can still buy this on the Xbox store and play through it. I would love to be playing through the HD version for the Xbox One. I don't know what it is, man. I think my Elgato is finally, just like after all these years, it's finally just shit itself, because every time I try to record my console with it, all the footage just ends up either getting corrupted or just doesn't record correctly. It's very heartbreaking. And I don't have the money to buy a new one at the moment, and I don't have a free PCIe slot in my computer to buy that particular, like, the good one. Oh, this level's actually very good. This is the first proper level in the game. This is a very good, like, introductory level. I do like when games have, like, not blow their load, but they do go hard with their introductory level, just enough to teach you all the mechanics, what you'll be probably dealing with later on in the game, like, just all that sort of stuff, like, just very creatively. This is also the first level where I get the red power-up, which is, like, my favorite. Here we go, the red power-up. This is, like, one of my favorite ones. I love this one. It looks so cool. Oh, and it does so much damage. Oh, the spiked gloves. Oh, it's just such a good power-up. You know, it says to click one or the other, like, really fast, but if you just do them both together, you go even faster. Because it registers both of them, so if you just do them both, it goes, like, way faster on this waterfall section. There we go, already at the top, see? This gag of Globox getting drunk off of the plum juice does wear very thin very quickly, though, I must say. This is a thing that happens in every single level. Every level. Every level he does this. I think this is where I get the blue power-up now. Blue power-up is very good. Yes! Here we go, blue power-up. This one's great. Yeah, there it is. The Chompy Chomp. I think the blue power-up might have the longest, time, like, on it as well. It's like, all the power-ups have that little bar that says ×2 down in the bottom there. And they all, disappear at various different rates. I think the blue one might have the longest time on it. What the hell just happened? I clicked the thing on it. Oh, Tencent, please force Ubisoft to remake this. You know what? Please just remake this game. Please remake this. Please remake Rayman 2. Please. Please. You own Ubisoft now. Do something good. Prove to us that you aren't the villain, Tencent. Another company needs to step up and make, like, these style, 3D platformers. Like, 3D, like, almost 3D/combat platformers, I would say. Like, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clanks, like, these types of games. Because the only companies that make them nowadays are Nintendo and Sony, and I feel like that's a real missed opportunity. Like, there are so many other companies that back in the day used to make, like, great games like this. Like, Ubisoft, obviously, like, I love Ubisoft's 3D platformer era games. Like, this one, Rayman 2, like the original Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, like, those games. Like, Ubisoft used to make, like, awesome games like this, and, like, the only company that does it now is Nintendo and Sony. And we need, like, more of these, like, games in the marketplace, because, like, it feels like, with Sony, they do still, obviously, like, seem to put in a lot of effort into their games. Like, look at the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and, most recently, Astrobot. But Nintendo knows that there's no competition for them, so they can just, like, phone it in. Like, the new Donkey Kong game, the Bonanza, or whatever it was called, that game is so actually, like, I have played it. It is so actually just, like, boring. It's like Mario Odyssey. That game was also such a, like, letdown. It was just so, like, just basic and boring and didn't really, like, push the envelope for anything. Mario Wonder. Like, no one even talks about Mario Wonder because, like, it was just such a... Like, it's just not even worth acknowledging that it even came out because it's just so bland of a game. Like... We need competition back in these spaces to keep, like, those companies on their toes still. And Sony, I think, seems to be the only company in the space now that, like, really wants to give, like, genuine competition for stuff like that. This is another level that's kind of annoying, but it's also, like, it's not bad. It's 50. This is a very 50-50 split level for me. I like, half of it, and I dislike the other half of it, and I think a lot of it comes down to when there's a big mansion in this level that you're like heading towards, and once you hit that mansion, there is 2 boss fights. One phase is actually quite interesting and creative, and the other phase is just very sort of boring and just not a very good fight, you know? Oh yeah, this is one of the worthless power-ups that I was talking about before. Like, this is so situational. And it only ever comes up, like, once. And that's literally all it does. Also, one interesting thing about this game is it actually carries your health from level to level. So if you exit a level and you're on really low health, you will have really low health going into the next level. No, that is the first boss fight in this world. There's 2 more. One of them's stinky, and one of them's very fun and creative. 2 of them are stinky, one of them's good. This is why this level is such a 50-50 split level for me. Also, sorry if there's not, like, as much, like, zany editing and, like, jokes that I do, like, usually do in a lot of these, like, sort of episodes, is because this game is more, like... I don't know, I just kind of want to just play and enjoy this game, and it's not, like, the easiest, like, material, I think, for a lot of it. But if you want a joke, then I can show you a really horrible, fake Mr. Beast thumbnail that I made, if that would get anyone's juices flowing. Mr. Beast! It's probably a lot shorter of an episode as well, actually, because I think I'm just enjoying playing this. Like, I'm not even really, like, talking all that much. Like, I'm just enjoying this game. Oh, well, I'm gonna leave this one here. Oh, we missed 1 cage on that one, goddammit. Yeah, we ain't doing so hot. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this one here, I think. I've enjoyed just playing this. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit, like, just not as enthusiastic as I should be, and I haven't been talking much, or haven't done any zany, wacky, fun edits, but it is what it is. Not every episode can be a banger. Not every episode can be a banger. Anyway, until the next one, leave a comment in the comment section if there's any games you'd like me to play, /suffer through, you know, you just want to see me play them. And, you know, I'll just leave your undying, seething hatred for me down below. Either way, I don't really mind, and I don't really care. But like, comment, subscribe, do all the good shit. See you in the next one. Love you all. Goodbye.